The Power Hour. It's live. KFAN.com/watch is where you can find it. It's all thanks to Quantum Fiber. Your world unleashed.
Hi, everybody. Power Trip Morning Show. Zach just said it, but you can see us right now. Hi. Hi, Marco. There we are. It's me and Brad. And right over there is Rosie and Parrish.
Hi.
The sex cam.
Whoa. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, that's what they call that one in particular. I don't know why they call it that. That's what they call it. And then over there's Meat Sauce Paul Lambert.
All right.
Wearing golf clothes. Ready to golf? Gonna go hit him?
I'm just going to go to the driving range.
I need to do that.
Yeah.
I hope you get in a traffic accident on the driving range.
Ouch.
No, it's to hit golf.
Oh.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to go do that today.
Oh, good.
You ever been hit by a golf cart?
I have.
No, I've not.
Twice in the same round.
What?
What?
Yeah. Yep.
Whose fault was it?
Alcohol involved?
Ben Clemmer, absolutely. We were up at, I can't remember the name of it. Mike Weir's course up in the Muskokas in
Rosie here.
What did I miss?
What did I just miss?
This show's dumb.
Yeah.
Mike Weir.
God, it's stupid.
And
left-hander.
anyway, yeah.
God dang it, I talked over it. I'm sorry.
I think
Oh, man.
we got it.
So Benny Clammer ran me over because I hit a great shot and he was driving to pick me up and he was watching my shot and he literally ran me right over. And then later on that round, my buddy Johnny Vollen wasn't paying attention and hit me as well. Literally twice in one round.
What a story, Mark.
Yeah.
You
that
asked
sucks.
the question.
No, it's true.
I think that they were trying to tell you something, I believe.
Yeah.
Have you seen people drive a cart too fast and like fallen out of one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Many times.
That's happened a few times.
Sauce rides motorcycles on the golf course.
So does Perry.
That's my favorite part of it. Actually, once I see the course in Golden Valley now, I can't wait. Hint, hint. Sauce.
What's the play next week?
Yeah, I love those little motorcycles.
I like go-karts. It would be fun just to drive on a golf course for fun. I want to ride one of those motorcycles, but then not play golf.
You can do that.
I'd like
Cruise around with us.
A sweet, muscular lady to carry me around.
Well,
Your imagination.
Hold on.
Like on a baby or like on her back, on her
However she likes
shoulders.
it, whatever. I don't want to hurt her back.
Just say you want a sweet, muscly lady to carry you around.
Yeah,
What's wrong with that?
What's the difference between that and a motorcycle?
I mean, checkmate, I guess. You're right.
Thank you.
Are you still into sweet, muscly ladies?
I like all ladies, buddy. I like them all. I think they're all beautiful.
Let me guess, Sauce. Your country club wouldn't let Chris be carried by a muscly lady.
Oh, no.
Can't wear denim? Can't be carried by a muscly lady?
Yeah, and you know muscly ladies wearing denim.
Right, so she'd get kicked off the course before she even picked you up.
Guys are against muscly ladies.
I mean,
What a bunch of elitists.
I don't think Golden Valley's against muscly ladies.
Sounds like they are.
No, I think
Will they allow Chris to be picked up and carried around by one?
Please?
Over her shoulder.
Yes or no?
I don't even want to play golf. I just want to be wandering around the golf course.
Tommy just texted me.
What do you have to
Yeah,
say?
but he doesn't work for Golden Valley. He just is into muscly
He can't give
chicks.
me the thumbs up.
What is that?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, they would allow
I'm
hockey
sorry,
to
we
be
interrupted your
carried.
text time.
They would allow hockey to be carried by muscly.
I don't think they would. I think they would get kicked off the course.
No,
You look down on people like that.
I don't know. Why
I don't
you're
look
like
down
that,
on my
dude.
guy
I don't-
Hawk.
No,
I love Hog's dad.
being carried by a
love it
muscly
too,
chick would be frowned upon.
Be sweet. I wanted to. have
Vivid
trapezoids.
imagination.
Thanks.
No.
Yeah.
I want to go hang out with my queers.
Okay.
Wow.
Mike Weir.
Paul, your
now
hands
I
up.
get it.
Yeah, I didn't get it either.
Tommy wants to be carried around by a muscly guy.
A muscly guy?
Yeah.
Duh.
Well, go hang out with Halvey.
Does Tommy need a segment on Friday? Or no, not yet.
Okay. Soon.
Let's do Fan
I
Five,
think we
shall
probably
we?
should. Yeah, probably. Good
There's
idea.
sports that Rosie wants to talk about.
I don't know
Rosie
about
loves
that.
sports, man.
Yeah, God, you really do.
I don't know. Not right now.
It's time for Fan 5,
right.
brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Thanks, builders and remodelers. Rosie, have you ever been to Pitbull Stadium?
No, I don't think so. I know he just had the naming rights. I don't know what Pitbull Stadium is.
Florida International's football stadium for the next 5 years will be called Pitbull Stadium because
How about that?
the artist Pitbull paid for the naming rights. Just $1.2 million a year, Rosie. This sounds like an absolute steal for him. Check this out. He gets the option to add another 5 years, so he could have it for 10 straight years. He gets to use the stadium 10 days a year for whatever the hell he wants, which I assume concerts, which he'll make way more than $1.2 million.
One night.
The vodka company he owns will now be the preferred brand in the stadium, so he's going to be making money off his vodka.
Nice.
And he gets 2 reserved suites for all home football games.
Pretty sweet.
I don't know who wants to go watch Florida International football.
but
but
Isn't Lionel Messi down there?
Hog said he
I mean,
does.
he's in Miami.
Isn't that the same?
1.2 is all he had to pay?
$1.2 million per year for the next 5
Be their
years.
stadium, Paris. Now that you
That's
say
what I was
that.
wondering. I
That
didn't
might
know
be
there
it.
was 2 in Florida.
Maybe.
But, I mean, there's 2 hockey teams. Why wouldn't there be enough soccer teams?
1 month from today, on September 7th, Florida International hosts Central Michigan at Pitbull Stadium.
Florida
I don't know what it
International
You know
is
what-
in
what the
Miami.
capacity
that's a
is.
I got
It's in Miami, though.
They
FIU.
They should change their mascot to the pit bulls.
Yeah, what are they?
Aren't they like the snake?
That would have cost
they're
a
like
little
the
bit
Panthers
more,
or something.
but that would be awesome.
Yeah, Panthers. You got it.
Yeah, change it to the
Change it
Pitbulls.
to the pit bulls, man.
Yeah.
Throw it in as a bony,
Whoa.
right?
Boney will be the name of the mascot.
John Bones?
No, it'll just be a dog bone because they're pit bulls.
Boney's the name of the guy who's carrying Tommy around the
He
golf
wishes.
course.
Bonesaw is ready.
Great.
Pitbull Stadium.
He's a smart dude. I like that guy. He was really nice to us.
He put
Super
on
good guy.
one hell of a show.
Yep.
Not being a huge pitball guy, my God, that was awesome.
Yep. Pretty good guy.
Charles Barkley claiming he's not retiring now. He's going to stay at
What a
TNT through his contract, which, Rosie, he signed a 10-year deal in 2022.
Well, what happened? I mean, he was so dead set on this is it. I'm done. The
Well, he's
NBA
mad
is
they're
leaving.
losing the NBA.
Right, I know that. So, who is he still working for?
TNT Sports.
Yeah, but we don't know
What are they
doing
going
what?
to do?
Yeah.
We
What's
don't
he
know,
going to do?
but they do have the French Open, NASCAR, Big East basketball, the men's NCAA tournament, the college football playoff, and the NHL.
He loves the NHL
Yes, he
playoffs,
does.
and that I could see Barkley moving into that. I mean,
Cool.
Yeah,
They also have Rizzoli and Isles, Franklin
God,
and Bash,
right.
Turner and
Great
Hooch.
shows.
Paul, your hands up.
Who loves those shows?
Chris.
I don't just love him. I'm
You know what Hawk can't wait for? Happy's Place with Reba on NBC this fall. Right, Hawk? You were talking about
It did show on the TV earlier in the show, and Hawk said, God, it looks good.
it does look good. Tell me it doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good.
There has to be a demographic in this country that Reba could crap on a sidewalk and they'd say this is A+, because
100%.
she is untouchable
I'd watch
to a
that.
certain percentage of this population. They just love
Just out
her.
of pure curiosity. Wouldn't you watch that? Reba, what are you doing?
Maybe once.
And by the way, Fox Television, what are you doing? You know what's cool for our friend Missy Peterman,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She hosts that game show Person, Place, or Thing.
and she is on Reba's new show.
Is that right?
Yeah, she's a
We
regular.
got to
cast
have
member.
her in. She's a game show host
She's the
now.
best, man. Love her. Always been a great supporter of the charities, and it's just the best.
Yeah,
Love
when
her.
she, I don't know how often she's in Minnesota, but when she's back in town, we should have her in.
Her parents are probably listening right now.
I'd love to hear her talk about that one scene in Fargo.
Well, this is a perfect transition.
Go Bears.
The movie Fargo was a movie that really put the Coen brothers on the map.
Yeah.
Right, really did.
I agree.
And it put the Minnesota accent on the map. Even though the movie's called Fargo, the movie's based in Minnesota.
Bears.
Right.
And everybody's made fun of us for almost 30 years. Yeah. Now, Rosie, you were, if I remember right, in that movie.
I was.
Oh, yeah.
What do
Mark?
you don't remember if you were in the movie Fargo? The
No.
AFI has it
Oh
as
my
a
gosh.
top 100 film of all
Rosie,
time.
I
Can
would
forget such a
remember.
thing?
Yeah, Rosie.
I remember auditioning for another Coen Brothers movie, but I don't remember being in Fargo. I think I would
But
have
Adam
remembered
Arkin
that.
beat you out for that one.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm still bitter about
it
it.
sounds though like you at least were on set. Maybe they just cut all your scenes. But you were in
I
Fargo.
do recall that.
Yeah, it was. They
Yeah,
called
I
it. In
was-
fact, it was going to be called Fargrosen.
I suppose you have the outtakes from it.
So that was Mrs. Lundegaard on the floor in there.
Yes, I was pretty aggressive with her.
And I guess that was your accomplice in the wood chipper.
I was farting too much.
And those 3 people in Brainerd.
Those little bastards were awful.
And for what?
Pair of panties.
For a little bit of money.
Oh, yeah.
There's more to life than a little money, you know.
Well, that's a woman's viewpoint.
Don't you know, Dad?
Oh, please. You're benefiting from this.
And here you are.
I am going to hurt somebody.
And it's a beautiful day.
I'm fixing to dance.
I just don't understand it.
Okay, good. I'm proud of that. Oh.
Well done, Zacho.
It was lonely in the back of that squad car.
Yeah.
With Francis
well
McCormick.
done, Zach.
You know, it really was. And
That was the best one, Zacho. Nice job.
That was great.
I'm going to play it one more time because we were laughing. We missed part of it. Here's Fargrosen before they cut the scenes. 'Cause
I know.
I don't know what you did wrong, Rosie.
I don't either. I thought I nailed it.
Mark Rosen in Fargo. You're so happy.
So that was Mrs. Lundegaard on the floor in there.
Yes, I was pretty aggressive with her.
And I guess that was your accomplice in the wood chipper.
I was farting too much.
And those 3 people in Brainerd.
Those little bastards were awful.
And for what?
Pair of panties.
For a little bit of money.
Oh, yeah.
There's more to life than a little money, you know.
Well, that's a woman's viewpoint.
Don't you know that?
Oh, please. You're benefiting from this.
And here you are.
I am going to hurt somebody.
And it's a beautiful day.
I'm fixing to dance.
I just don't understand it.
Okay, good. I'm proud of that. Cue the music. Oh.
And then he likes to hear the music even though he's in the back of the car. You're not supposed to comment on the music.
Yeah, Rose.
So
Well done, Zacho.
that was great.
That was Zach. I like that a
Excellent,
lot.
Zach.
Way to go, Zach.
Well
Rosie,
done.
you think the idea that there's more to life than a little bit of money is a woman's viewpoint?
I just read the lines they gave me.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
you were great at it, Rose.
I
Yeah,
thought that was-
Coen brothers do not like ad-lib actors.
Ethan and Joel do not like, exactly. Just
you guys
read
are on
the
a first
damn
name
Read the
basis.
script.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that was. I think I talked about this a couple weeks ago, but I saw an interview with Woody Harrelson talking about how he and Javier Bardem
Yeah, you did mention
had
that.
a kind of a new vision for the scene where Woody gets taken out in No Country, and they laid it out and they showed the Coen brothers and like, no, we liked it the way we had it, but
Yeah.
thanks though.
Yeah, thanks
and
for the
just
offer.
threw their entire draft out and said, no, we're sticking with the way we wrote it.
Yeah, I don't remember who I heard with an interview saying that too, and they were like, "No, you don't ad-lib with the Coen brothers. You write it, you read it how it's written because it just always works out. They've
How
got
can
it
you
figured
not
out.
trust 'em?
Yeah,
They know
they've
what
got
they're
it
doing.
figured out. Yep.
So good.
Ask George Clooney. I mean, he loved it.
Are we? What's next for the Coen brothers?
I don't know.
They've been quiet for a while.
They got back together again. I think they've kind of broken off and kind of did their own projects for a while. So I don't know.
Here.
I don't know, but it would be
They're doing
Whatever.
a
I
musical
tell you what, whatever it is, I'm in.
They're doing a musical that Rosie auditioned for.
what?
What's it called?
Ballish to me, but
Oh, Rosie, that's excellent.
ballish to me, but
What is that about, Rosie?
I have no idea what that is.
What? You yelled it.
What happened? I can't really tell if I'm actually saying it or if that's on recording.
Okay, according to Wikipedia, this is 7 years in the rearview mirror, but on February 10th, 2017, it was announced that the Scarface remake script was being written by the Coen brothers.
Come on.
But that was 7 years ago, and that's
a long time ago.
that hasn't happened, so I don't know if that's still potentially in the works.
You gotta have one more in on this. Oh, man.
I would love to see
that's
kind of where they
another
take
button
that.
bar.
Yeah. That movie is one of those movies that nobody had it on DVD. It was tough to find, so it kind of got this like cult following. Once you watch it a couple times, you're like, the acting is really bad.
Which one?
It's kind of an overrated movie, Scarface. We loved it in the early 90s and the late 90s. But then you're like,
It was over.
yeah, it's way overrated.
Yeah, well,
And it's 6 hours long.
They've made 4 of my favorite, maybe 40 movies of all time.
what happened?
Yeah, Rosie,
Fargo, Big
fine.
Lebowski, Brother, and No Country.
Right.
Yeah.
Are all in my top whatever. Those are all elite.
100% agree.
Burn After Reading's great, but not quite in that group. I didn't like A Serious Man. True Grit's fantastic.
Yes.
Hail Caesar was terrible.
They did White Girls.
That was bomb.
That one
They did
wasn't
White
good.
Girls?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Not the movie, just in general.
No, that's just a comment on their
It's the
sex
way-
lives.
it's the way they-
Wow, that's kind of
the way
Hey, they
they
like
roll.
what they like. I do. Raising Arizona.
Thanks,
That
Star.
was terrific.
I loved Raising
Yeah,
Arizona.
that was
Oh
one
my!
of our earlier
I
movies,
still
first
get a
movies.
kick out of watching that
Nicolas
one, man.
Cage, oh.
Genius.
So good.
Never
Genius.
saw the Hudsucker Proxy. I heard that was good too.
Nope.
I watched it.
see that
I thought it was about something else.
Yeah.
That's the Tim Robbins movie, right? And Paul
Yeah.
Newman, I think.
Right.
Anyway,
He's dead.
shout out to the Coen brothers.
Yep.
Yeah, he is. I mean,
The Coen brothers are listening. We have Melissa Peterman on speed dial, but if you ever want to swing by the Power Trip Morning Show,
Yeah.
talk films.
Yeah.
Joel would. Ethan, probably not, for sure.
Why is that?
He's very, very shy, very reserved. I got a chance to MC a program with him at the old Guthrie and introduce the Big Lebowski. And Joel was, much more open. Ethan is kind of like, leave me alone. Don't talk to me. Come on. But
Mo
I
was
grew up with you, man.
You grew up with him.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they're
High school.
genius.
Yeah, they are brilliant.
They did go to St. Louis Park High School, but Joel is 69 years old. Ethan is 66.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
What's on their sandwich?
They have to have
It's a trap.
They have to have
I don't know if they should.
Yeah, of
I
course.
can't believe that they don't. Oh, come on, they have to.
Right.
If I
It's Juice and it's Lucy.
Oh, boy.
That wouldn't be bad. I would eat that.
Ew.
A Juicy Lucy? I would
Maybe
eat
they
that.
have something called the Hail Caesar salad at that restaurant.
Caesar salad.
Certainly not.
Oh, she says no.
Oh, okay.
Or True Grits. See what I'm doing? Now, Sauce, you do one. You do
that's
one.
good.
About a sandwich?
Or
they're
anything on the
titles.
menu at a Coen Brothers restaurant. Sure.
Okay, fine. Oh, brother, we're out the mayo.
Oh, my God.
On the sandwich.
You're not good at this, are you?
No.
He doesn't get this bit.
Okay, I got it.
You
The
could have done a
Hudsucker
serious
pickle sandwich. A serious mayonnaise sandwich.
You
Well
don't have to-
done.
Okay, that's close enough. Headlines next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
Coming to Target Field August 17th. It's punk rock icons Green Day. They'll hit the stage and play their entire album of Dookie and American Idiot, celebrating 30 years and 20 years, respectively, of those wonderful albums. Tickets are still available, and you can get yours at KFAN.com keyword calendar. But caller 11 right now to 1-800-320-5326. We'll win your way in with a pair of 100 level tickets. Good luck.
Does anybody want him?
I do.
All right. Star. Did he fall?
Oh, Jamie.
What did he say? What? That's Star.
Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned food, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We've been loading in some old DAT machines, old DATs of old shows from 2005. Derek's been coming in and loading them in for me. And it's really interesting, man.
Yuck.
We were talking about the new movies of was it 2003, the best movies of 2003.
Oh, my.
And they were just a year and a half old at that point. So,
Oof.
yeah, pretty cool stuff, man. And so we'll be going through them. Lots of new Rosie drops coming from back in the day.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Can't wait.
Yeah. I know.
Yep. All right.
Now it's time for Headlines.
Brought to you by our friends at Wolf River Electric. If you want to get turned on and go solar and get solar panels put on your home, save some money, Wolf River Electric's the way to go. It's the way I'm going.
Yeah, man, that's great.
Yep.
That's cool stuff.
I think either later this month or early next month. It's going. They're going up.
You
Hell
try
yeah,
it.
man.
Can't wait, man. You got to get the HOA to approve them. You got to get the electric company basically to say, sure, we'll hook them up and blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
I
A
was
couple of
always,
steps, but it's easy.
I
And
was
Wolf
always
River
under
helps
the,
you through it.
Under the impression that HOAs only, I didn't know that happened for houses too. I didn't know. I never lived in fancy places before.
Yeah.
But now you got HOAs for just regular neighborhoods, huh?
There's pros and cons, right?
Yeah.
The cons are almost anything you change, you got to wait for approval for this.
No,
approval for that.
I wasn't a fan.
Yeah, that part
I'm
sucks.
glad I'm out of a neighborhood with no HOA.
Yeah, must be nice. Now Nikki is your HOA, right? She just has to approve it.
Exactly.
What do those letters
Everything.
stand for, Mark?
What?
I wanted to get you in trouble and see if you can come up with three.
Not that slow.
I know.
Rosie, here's a question just to try to make everybody in the room look stupid.
Sure.
Come on, bring it.
28 years ago today, on August 7th, 1996, that was the day that NASA scientists announced that they had discovered that there was possible life on Mars. How many years ago?
Oh, how many years ago did they think life on Mars
Yeah, so
existed?
28 years ago was when they announced that they had discovered that, look, there's a really good chance that there was life on Mars blank
No idea.
years before.
Like 100.
Million.
Yeah,
Million.
50. Yeah, I don't know.
Couple
Take a
13,
shot.
1.5 million and a half.
So 1.5 million years.
I don't know.
Okay, Sauce?
Zero idea.
Man, this is a good question.
Oh, good.
Thanks.
Well done. You impressed him, Corey.
I'm going to go Oh, wait, you're going sauce.
So you can go Parrish. Go ahead.
I was going to do like 30 million.
30
I
million.
think it's a long time.
Okay, so Rosie says 1.5 million. Parrish says 30 million. Sauce.
150, just 150.
150 years.
Those are the years.
So about the same time the Egyptians built the pyramids.
Yes, correct. Yep.
Nice.
And the butt,
Hawk.
Bob?
Hawk?
I'm going to get outlandish, like 600 million years ago.
600 million years.
Yeah.
Brett?
I'm going to do a cool 100 million.
100 million. Zacho?
69 million.
There it is.
Million.
Nice.
Well, Sauce, you were not close with 150 years. Rosie, you also were not very close with 1.5 million.
Yeah.
Their best guess was 3.6 billion years before.
My gosh.
Yeah.
That's
A little
incredible.
outside.
That's
Think
a,
about that.
that's a lot of years. That's a lot of zeros. A lot of them.
Stardust. We are golden. We're
Yep.
million-year-old carbon.
Oh.
I think the universe is something like 13 billion years old. So
Give or take.
That ain't
nice,
so bad.
nice
I
run
should get it
on
a
Mars
present.
3.6
Yeah,
billion
you
years
should
ago.
get it a present, Hans.
Yeah.
What would you get it? A Merkin?
Interesting.
What?
Big nasty set of fakies.
Okay.
Nasty.
How do we feel about this? Snickers.
Whoa!
Snickers.
Rosie's choking.
I am.
You guys say pecan or pecan?
Pecan.
They're going to be coming back after 5 years, and this time it sounds like it's going to be a more permanent fixture in the Snickers lineup. I'm not on board with that because I think
at
the
all.
pecan is the worst nut that there is.
That's how much
I'm not a fan either. Don't mess with
depends on how
Snickers.
drunk you
No,
are.
do not.
Don't mess with the Snickers. It's already
Leave it
perfect.
It's perfection.
Yeah, why would they mess with that?
So-
Well, I don't think they're getting rid of the others.
They're not, but still, do you guys want to dabble with Snickers pecan at all?
No.
I'd
Just-
try it.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I want you to keep your nuts out of my candy anyway.
Yeah. Are you
I don't like
texting?
it.
Are you voice texting my dad?
No. I prefer like a Milky Way over a Snickers because I don't like the
Milky
nuts,
Way.
man. Yeah.
All of them frozen are better
I love
anyway.
a Milky Way when I was younger.
You break your teeth on them.
Yep, throw them in the freezer though first.
Hell yeah.
A middle school in Texas. Oh man, this one hits me right between the eyes.
Oh, lucky.
A middle school in Texas has banned all black clothing because it is associated with depression and mental health issues.
That's true.
Oh, you're
Hi.
out of luck.
Hello.
That's true.
That's
I've never seen you wear
interesting.
anything but black. You own anything?
Button bar.
No, do you seriously?
No, he doesn't have anything else.
My closet is kind of intense. It's scary.
My
I bet it is.
butt break.
It looks
I always
like
wonder, like in the
Okay.
summertime, you'd wear a T-shirt to work sometime. Never see it.
I'm indoors at 4:30 in the morning or whatever. Who cares?
Well, I'm just
Right?
wondering.
And it's
look,
nice and cool in here.
I meant the color choice, not so
Yeah.
much the
What colors would you like to see me in?
anything but that.
Yeah. I like it to
good
be
save.
like poop brown to match your eyes.
Yeah. What he said.
I've told you guys that story, correct, about my eyes, how my wife is just floored by this.
No.
My license says that I have
seen
blue
them.
eyes.
They look-
And I had contacts for 15 years before I got LASIK from Dr. David Whiting, right?
Right.
So I haven't really paid attention to my eyes in over a decade because I got LASIK like 12 years ago. So I think it was like, 2 years ago, my daughter asked me what color my eyes are. And I'm like, I don't know, bluish. And Angie was like, what? And I go, I don't know. She goes, how do you not know the colors of your eyes? I go, I don't really care. I've never really paid attention to it. And she's like, they're not even close to blue. I go, I don't know.
She just hates you.
And, and she goes, what's on your license? I go, I don't know.
I don't know.
And I filled it in blue because when the day that I filled it
Right.
out, I must have said, I don't care. I guess they're blue. I guess they're kind of hazelish or brownish.
Let me
But,
get a good look here.
but she goes, you had contacts for 15 years. You never noticed. I go, I didn't care. I never thought of it.
That's
They look
weird.
bluish.
It is
That is
super weird.
that
They're
you
not.
didn't-
They're not blue.
That is weird that you don't know what.
But they're not-
your eyeballs are.
Yeah, you think at some point in front of a mirror you'd accidentally notice.
Just never consciously thought about
Yeah,
what color
sure.
they were.
Yeah, they're a little greenish. Yeah.
Yeah, they're greenish or
They're
hazelish
handsome.
or something.
You have
You're
handsome
a,
eyeballs.
say they're urine green.
Yeah, they're
There's,
urine green.
There's
Okay.
plenty of life that I would completely oblivious to in my world, so I get it.
So when I get home from a poker tournament after I bust,
Whoa.
All right, Tommy.
when I bust out of the tournament,
Man, we
It's
were-
a powerful.
when I bust
God, you
out
love
of the
poker.
tournament,
Wow.
a lot of times I'll talk to my dad, and if she overhears the phone conversation, and I walk through a hand step by step that I had 7 hours ago. And she goes, how can you remember every detail of that hand and every hand you played all day today, but you don't know what eye color you have? I go, I don't know.
That is weird. I agree with her. That's kind of odd.
It is
Our
super
brains
weird.
are wired differently, though, so that's easily explained.
Yeah. It's just
Remember
it's
batting averages from 1977, but I don't remember stuff I'm supposed to.
It's the classic stuff. You bank the stuff that you think you care about, and you just dismiss the other stuff. I don't care what I ate for breakfast yesterday. I can walk you through that hand from 7 hours ago, and I will to Boar sauce.
No, you know what? I wouldn't mind listening to you.
Yeah, you don't care. You did beat me in poker once.
I did.
A California man is accused of trying to steal a hash brown at a McDonald's by brandishing a fake gun.
Just have Parrish buy it for you.
Just a hash brown. I mean,
hash brown.
Just a hash brown. That's all I wanted.
Worth pulling a fake gun out and going to jail for a long time.
Yeah,
awfully
for a hash brown.
Hash brown.
Oh, hash browns. McDonald's hash browns.
If you're going to take a felony for it, make it worth your while.
I still miss. Do they still have the
Agreed.
apple pie? Or is that gone?
Apple pie at McDonald's is A+.
Is it still there?
Oh.
I don't know. I hope so.
pretty sure they still have them.
Every now and then I still get a hanker and I'll get one.
That's okay. That answers my question.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe just playing 4D chess to get more meals in the. If he's going for one hash brown, come on, get some meals in the.
Just get a 20-piece nugget.
Well, there's that.
Chris, this one's for you.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Tampa Bay, or Tampa, tops a list of the most desirable U.S. cities. Again, this is a headline. I don't know exactly what qualified or they measured to make it the most desirable, but Tampa Bay, or / Tampa, tops the list of the most desirable U.S. cities, right ahead of Charlotte, North Carolina, and Virginia Beach.
Wow. Wow. I haven't lived in Virginia Beach for 30 years, but it was an H-hole when I lived there. It was not good.
Now it's third. And the least desirable city in the United States.
When I was,
D.C.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, D.C. Yeah, makes sense.
D.C.'s a mess. Virginia Beach, when I was down in Norfolk with Tampa, it was, I don't know, what was that, 2011, 2010?
Yeah.
And it wasn't nice.
Yeah.
It was like, there's some beautiful houses and some great, real estate, but we were there during the winter, during the off season, and it was dead. There was nothing to see.
Tampa has nice areas, but there's also
It's Clearwater.
great.
I think Tampa's a hellhole, but the suburbs are beautiful.
Yeah,
you got to get outside of the actual city.
I was just saying, especially if they throw St. Pete in there with Tampa, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's real nice, man. That's
Never been.
If you take
gorgeous.
the Scientology out of Clearwater, it's a lovely little place to be. How do you guys feel about socks? Not the White Sox, not the Red Sox.
They'll do in a pinch.
Rosie, what kind of socks do you wear?
Thank you.
90% of the time, the kind I'm wearing right now, just the short.
So ankle socks.
Ankle socks.
Go up to your ankle?
Well, in the wintertime, I wear, and then when I get dressed up, I do have dress socks I put on. So
I can't stand dress socks.
I don't like them, but I have to wear them.
socks that go up to like your shins.
The best
I
socks
don't
to
like
wear are
dress
golf
socks
socks.
because they don't stay there. But yeah.
I
like the no-shows. I like where it looks like you can't even. It doesn't look like you're wearing socks.
Like that?
Like even less.
Or the ones that
Even truly look like you can't even tell that I'm wearing them.
Yeah.
We can see your pantyhose.
True no-shows.
Did you see his
I've got some that
pantyhose?
are like that, but they just the heel doesn't stay on my foot.
So 41% of people still say their preferred sock is the ankle sock.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I would say that's my preferred as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of them, but I just those are the ones I wear in the winter.
Golf socks, man.
Golf socks. Yeah.
The best kind.
Year round.
Yeah.
We end up losing them anyway.
Really warm socks in the winter. I do like walking around the house in some fluffy
Just all snuggly and stuff. Yeah.
and when they're dirty.
Yeah,
Whoa,
I know.
whoa.
All right, if you haven't heard this yet, if you've seen this, please don't guess because you're going to ruin it.
Okay.
But man, I think this would be such a home run. Clearly, Tim Walz is the choice of Kamala Harris, right? Walz is potentially the vice president of the United States. We'll find out if he wins in November. However, way before that happens, whether he wins or loses, somebody's going to play him on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, my goodness.
And the internet has unanimously screamed one name. Have you guys seen the name?
I have not.
As soon as you hear it, you go, oh my gosh, that would be epic.
I was thinking
it makes so much sense.
Maya Rudolph is coming back.
She is coming back to play Kamala Harris.
Choice to play him, though.
This is a no-brainer.
Man, I heard about people speculating, but I don't know.
Is it the announcer guy?
Daryl Hammond, no.
Is he current or coming back?
Not current. I guess technically, I don't think this person was ever technically a part of the cast, but has hosted a million times.
Really?
Well,
that's a
I
good
saw
hint.
something different.
John Good? No.
Nope.
No.
God, as soon as you say I'm going to be mad, right?
Yep.
I keep thinking Drew Carey.
Steve Martin.
Yes, Steve Martin.
Are you
Come on, I thought of that, but no chance.
It kind of looks. He
That's-
kind of has a
that's
similar
brilliant.
face.
Awesome.
Clearly has the white hair. The internet wants Steve Martin to be Tim Walz.
That makes
Everyone
sense.
loves Steve Martin. He's awesome.
With or without the glasses? Yeah.
Either way,
Doesn't matter.
Right, right.
That would be.
right.
He's so gifted.
he would be awesome.
Huck, something different.
Yeah.
No, I see.
It makes
I
tons
thought it
of
was
sense.
something different because
Who'd you
yesterday
think?
on the internet, on Twitter, Chris Farley was trending, and everybody thought he would have made an excellent
Yeah.
Tim Walz.
He can't
That's
do
where
that
I
now.
thought you were
That's-
going.
that's-
Yeah, that
No,
would
I
be
know.
tough.
doesn't work,
no,
though,
I
'cause
know he's
he's
dead, but if
passed.
he was alive, that's
he's-
what I thought you were going.
Weekend at Bernie's him.
No, he's been dead way too long.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
what?
almost 30
Makes him-
years, right?
That's sad.
It is sad.
And that
Boy,
long
97?
already. Man.
Look, Larry David did an A+ Bernie Sanders.
Oh, it's perfect.
right?
Yeah.
Spot on.
I think Steve
Even his
Martin would
voice.
absolutely crush Tim Walz. I think it would be awesome.
Yeah.
No one heard.
Yeah, that's the ultimate
Good for Steve.
compliment.
That would be super cool.
Yeah.
Sauce, we can't play the music, so you're going to have to sing it. Can you please start singing Walking in Memphis while I do this story?
Yeah.
And I'll just talk over you. Go ahead.
Walking in Memphis.
In 2005,
feet up.
Mark Cohn was shot in the head by a guy trying to carjack his van in downtown Denver 19 years ago today. Shot in the head, but survived. He, of course, is famous for the song that Sauce is currently singing, Walking in Memphis.
Yeah.
Mark Cohn wails.
He got shot in the head and
And he
survived it.
survived.
Yeah.
What
He's
were the
got a lot of-
circumstances? Was someone trying to carjack him?
Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. Yeah, carjack
I
his
wasn't
van.
paying attention.
Is this thing on?
Maybe Sauce's singing was distracting you.
Yeah, yeah.
No, he was getting carjacked and then got shot in the head and survived it.
Sauce got shot in the head by the space shuttle and didn't even feel it.
Sauce got shot in the head by the space shuttle. Probably. My head's huge and ugly.
It's not ugly.
I'm
It's not huge.
Oh,
Oh,
Zachy.
We're ugly. You're a
You're
great
odd?
catch.
you really are.
Not really.
Yeah.
Kind of.
That hat
Kinda.
that you're wearing to go hit the golf balls looks like a
G4?
thimble on a globe.
It does.
I mean, it just,
Your penis is a thimble.
I mean,
Really?
it's not a terrible comeback.
Who would play Sauce on SNL?
Jabba the Hutt.
Jack Black.
Oh.
Jack Black.
Jack Black would.
Good one.
Yeah.
The guy in the Leo movie's mom.
Gilbert Grape's mom.
Rick's mom.
R.I.P..
John Goodman. Let's see here.
What about that guy from This Is Us that your wife
What about
thinks you
a-
look like now?
What about a weather balloon?
What about hot air balloon?
What about that boulder from Indiana Jones?
Pizza the Hut.
Sauce, you do one.
Me?
Yeah.
My turn to who'd play me?
Your turn to poo. Yeah, sure.
Somebody else that would play me in
Yeah.
a movie? The City of Mars.
The
It's a
Hindenburg.
planet.
The Hindenburg. Yeah, that's a good one. The
Rosie,
Goodyear blimp.
Rosie, if you ran for president and somebody had to play you on Saturday Night Live, who would play you?
Oh, man. That's a good one. Someone has to be
thanks.
pretty tall.
The woman from Throw Mama from the Train.
What?
Hawk loves that
The
movie.
incomparable
Right, Hawk?
Yeah, I love it.
Adele Dazeem.
Don't have any idea.
Take your time.
Yeah, I will. I'll take my time. The
Dennis
show's almost
Quaid.
over. Dennis Quaid.
While you're thinking about that,
All right.
a documentary. We've heard about this in the past, but now it sounds like it's even closer to happening. A documentary about
Andre.
Mitch Hedberg is in the works.
Awesome.
Oh,
A
that'd be
Hedberg
great.
documentary.
No kidding.
That would be sick.
Yeah, that
God, I
would be
love
good,
Mitch.
man. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tragedy.
What about John Hines?
That's a good answer.
What did he say?
John Hines, former radio guy. John Hines would be a good guy to play you. Same glasses.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The head coach for the Minnesota Wild
That's
also.
him too, but he's
But
a
John
little
Hines
different.
from K102 formerly
Love
Oh,
John.
yeah.
They could play Rosie.
Mussie's guy.
on stilts. The Porsche 928, is that how you say it?
Sure.
From Risky Business is hitting the auction block, and it could fetch, they think, up to $1.4 million.
Wow.
Where's it been?
Porsche is sweet, man.
I don't know.
That's an
Something in a
iconic
personal
car.
collection.
Yeah, someone's had
guess,
that sucker.
You know,
Wow.
I think I've said this before on the show, but when I lived in L.A., there was a gentleman who worked at the same gas station I worked at who had a really old car that the studios would call him if they needed like a 1950s era car, and he would rent them his car for the day.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
That's some nice,
Good bit, man.
spectacular.
nice little side job.
he named the list of car and movies his car had been in. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
How much is it? 1.4?
1.4.
With that money, just get the naming rights for a small college stadium.
Yeah.
You know, what are we doing?
Yeah.
I'd rather have
Pitbull
the
Stadium. Disneyland honored a ticket for free admission that a guy got in 1985 and saved for 39 years. He had it in a scrapbook, forgot about it, but then his daughter wanted to go to Disneyland. She's 18. And he found this free pass and brought it to Disneyland, and they honored it.
They should.
Awesome.
Should
Yeah.
take pictures and put it on a frame.
I bet they did. That's pretty cool.
Really, it is very cool.
The dad won the free pass while he was visiting Disneyland for the 30th anniversary on August 28th, 1985, and then scrapbooked it and found it, and they let her in.
That's
awesome.
That's super cool.
That's sweet.
The Arizona Cardinals are now selling a cotton candy burrito at their stadium.
I saw that.
Nope.
Gross.
What the hell does that even mean?
I don't know.
Have you seen the photos?
No.
It's
want to.
it's
So explain it. Is it a burrito that's cotton candy, or is it cotton candy
Right.
shaped like a burrito? What kind of, what's the hybrid here? What are we doing?
It's hold on.
Oh, God.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
not fun to look at.
Yeah.
So explain it, though.
Oh.
So the
Right here, Cory. I got a
burrito
picture
part
right here.
is,
Is actual burrito.
I mean, I don't even know how
the
you
burrito.
describe
The
it.
burrito
Vomit.
part is cotton candy, and then the rest of it is filled with
Right.
candy and cereal. It looks like something you would make when you're really high.
There's no
What
meat
else?
involved. There's no burrito at all.
No, it's all
sugar and
all
candy.
sugar.
It's
It's-
cotton
it's-
candy as the burrito. Then the rest is just filled with
Like-
sprinkles
Okay.
and
Fruit
M&Ms.
Loops,
And
yeah.
None of it has to do with an actual
No.
burrito. It just
No.
is shaped like or rolled like a burrito, but
Yes.
filled with
It's-
sugar.
it's pure
Fruity
sugar.
It's Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops, marshmallows, Skittles, mini M&Ms, gummy bears, and sprinkles inside the cotton candy shell.
Does it come with insulin?
That looks
I
like
was gonna
it's
say
going to
immediate
hurt your
diabetes
teeth
is what it
instantly.
is.
That would, if you were like real stoned, you'd be like, yeah, I'll try that.
Or Buddy the Elf.
Yeah, well played.
Would
Yeah, I
you eat
would-
that?
No,
What if you were real stoned?
maybe. I mean, Zach and I would split one on the Las Vegas Strip. Zach, you'd try it, right?
Yeah, we would split one for sure.
Speaking of the Vegas Strip, Janet Jackson is finalizing a deal for a Las Vegas residency at Resorts World.
Sweet.
Nice comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, last but not least, here's the last one for me. I had never heard of this and never thought of this, and then I read this story this morning, and it kind of blew my mind. Rosie, you've heard of AI.
Yeah, I sure have.
Oh, and
I've never seen
Yeah.
copyright.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of it? Are you on board with it?
I'm not
Where
on
do you
board with
stand
it.
on
I mean,
AI?
it's still, to me, well, it's dangerous in a lot of ways, but it's the way of the world. We have to learn how to live with it.
Sure. One of the exciting ways, though, that we think it's going to help us moving forward is in the medical field, right? Hopefully, diagnosing things quicker.
Sure.
Let's stop wasting our time here. Let's get down to figure out exactly what's going on and what's the fastest and most efficient way to fix it.
business.
I had not thought of this yet. An artificial intelligence company called Perceptive has pulled off the first fully automated dental procedure.
Whoa.
So a robotic arm controlled by AI shaved down a guy's tooth for a crown.
Whoa.
I would not want to be first in line for that.
I got to tell
Second
you,
or third.
I think I would like that more than a dentist.
Trust it more? It works by 3D mapping the inside of your mouth, then it clamps onto your jaw, and then a drill moves in circles to grind your tooth down.
Yeah, think about taking out the human factor.
Human error.
Yeah, but doesn't it add more error on the person? Like, you better not move, you wiggle or something. I don't know if that robot's going to be able to adjust.
But isn't that the point, though, that theoretically it should be able to adjust microscopically better than us, right? Like so they claim
the reason I don't want to be first.
They claim it offers enhanced, quote, precision and efficiency compared to human dentists, and also an improved patient experience. I don't know about that. Depends on if you have a great dentist. Now, my dentist is awesome.
Yep.
Getting a crown normally requires 2 visits, 1 hour each, but they say it'll be able to do it in a 15-minute procedure.
Wow.
Well, can you advance that and turn it into more medical?
100%. That's where I was going with this. Is as great as doctors are, and we all tip our caps to them. If you had a brain surgery that requires ridiculous precision, and the best brain surgeons in the world are doing their thing, and they're doing it really well. Right. But if you had AI doing it for you, and you knew that they had it absolutely zeroed in, which one would you trust more?
Yeah.
That's tough. Obviously, you would still want humans to oversee it, at least for the foreseeable future, as we transition into robot dentists and robot doctors. But what about hardcore procedures down the road? Heart surgery, brain surgery, transplants done by AI. Your thoughts? This is a Black Mirror episode waiting to happen. But
Terminator 2,
Sure.
Oh, yeah, I'd be fine with it.
I mean, do you trust humans with that head?
I mean, I've also had every dental procedure done, so what's having a machine
Except
do
for
it?
brushing.
Well played. Wow. Like, really, really well done.
Vicious.
I brushed my shit.
Like you were waiting on him to say it.
Hockey's my brother from another mother.
Yeah.
He might even be my dad.
Brushing.
I believe when the AI dentist leaned in, it said, "Kill me."
I don't have a nose. I can smell him.
There's worse teeth.
There's precedent there.
No, I salute you, sir.
Right. Another dentist has died in the past. You've killed one. You gave one a heart attack because of your teeth. So why not just have an AI short circuit malfunction?
My wife's uncle is an orthodontist in Wisconsin, and he knew the guy.
Did he really? The one that you killed?
Paul.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
One of my all-time favorite stories.
Son of a... He was so...
He yelled at you?
I've disappointed a lot of people in my life. That's the most disappointed anyone has ever been in me in my entire life.
He yelled at you on a Friday, I think, and died on a Saturday, right? A heart attack a day later. You don't know this story, Reza? We've done this story 1,000 times.
I've never heard him say it.
I mean, I don't like it.
Damn it, Paul. This is the best.
I got braces.
Right.
This is high school, right?
Okay.
Yeah, maybe middle school.
Right.
And I had a tooth right here that was missing.
Okay.
And so when I got my braces off, they gave me a retainer that had the tooth in it.
Yeah, I understand that.
The first day I got the retainer, I lost it.
Of course you did.
But for like 3 months, I didn't say anything.
Did you dump in the lake?
It fell in the lake.
Fell in the lake.
You didn't say anything.
No, because my...
I'll have this, I'll have that.
And I went back to the orthodontist 3 months later, and I opened up my mouth, and he screamed GD it about 50 in a packed orthodontist place as I'm laying there.
Right.
My muffin tops over the sides of the chair because I'm fat and ugly. I was hideous in middle school. And the next day he died of a heart attack. It's a true story.
And he screamed in a stressful manner.
You definitely killed him.
He was so mad.
He had trouble sleeping the night before, and Saturday, that was it.
Because it's a way, I mean, it would...
You wasted your time, his time?
Yeah.
You were his greatest challenge, and he failed.
Yeah.
You know? That's too much, man.
He promised Lawyer Lambert he'd fix your smile.
3 months into the bit
Lawyer Lambert didn't care about me back then.
Oh, come on.
No, he did. But I just think that I don't know.
Sue did.
Yeah.
You were his Everest, and you left the Sherpa at the base of the mountain.
I did. Yeah, and then I quit. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
That's a terrible story.
It's not funny, but you laughed.
But it is funny knowing you. It sucks that the guy died. It's classic that you meat sauced it so much that a guy died.
Yeah.
You killed him.
Yeah. And now I have perfect teeth. So take that.
Smack talking a cadaver.
Is that just to rub it in the face of the guy that you killed?
No. Devastating.
Like, look what I could do without you?
No. I'm sad about that.
Second-degree manslaughter.
I doubt it. I think...
Your attorney would have.
Your dad would have.
Yeah, I think.
Way out of that.
Did you ever go to another dentist again?
Oh, great one.
Yeah.
What about procrastinating? We've all been.
I've had
we've all procrastinated.
I've had
for
2
different
root
reasons.
canals on the same day. Shouldn't be doing that.
No.
Do you want to know another dental story?
Can't wait.
No,
So a dentist. Maybe I don't know if I can tell this story.
Well, it's too late now. You started it.
Give her hell, bro.
My dad traded services. Legal services for dental services because the dentist got in a little bit of trouble.
Legal services.
Legal. That's what he trades with. And
the flesh trade.
The guy had a pretty decent tab to my dad. So he would just do random dental procedures on me because I was always in there. And he one time gave me 2 root canals in one day. And when the lady that Hawk knows, who, did the best thing that's ever happened to me in my fake teeth, when she started drilling them down, she's like, "You've had 2 root canals." I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Why on earth have you had 2 root canals?" She's like, "You didn't need them." So it was like he just did it because he was shaving the tab down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was like, "Why? You're too young to have 2 root canals." I'm like, "I don't know. I didn't say no." Yeah.
Well, then don't run up the tab.
Yeah. So, yeah, I've had 2 root canals. Yeah.
Interesting.
Terrible. Don't ever get one. If they say you need a root canal or we're going to.
Oh, they're really not that bad.
Oh, it was
Really?
horrible.
So being put down is better.
Yeah.
So what if an AI robot dentist did the root canals? Better or worse?
Worse. They're terrible.
I don't know. I think I'm on board with robot dentists.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, me too,
Interesting
man.
concept.
Robot medical procedures.
I agree.
I think I like it.
Out of all the things to be afraid about when it comes to AI, the medical field is the one I'm the least afraid about. I'm so
Precision
pumped
is-
for AI to be able to somehow in the next 5 or 10 years just diagnose everything in a drop
and
of a
come
hat.
up with different uses of already existing medicines that we don't even know might treat
good point.
X. I'm sure they're running algorithms right now we can't even imagine.
Yeah.
So there's a good side to
Well,
it.
there's
as well.
still the human element, unfortunately.
Sure.
There's still a lot of guesswork with everything we get here. More prescriptions. You know what I mean? It's just more pills, more this, more that.
Yep.
Preach to the choir.
Rosie, thanks for your time.
I
Appreciate
enjoyed it.
Wasn't
Did
that
you?
fun?
Yeah, very much.
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah.
Parrish, you're off on Friday, right?
I am.
So we'll see you next Wednesday.
Love you guys. I'll see you guys Wednesday.
Love you, brother.
Hawk. Go,
I know,
guys.
man. I know.
Go,
I'm
guys.
hoping, buddy.
Let's go, brother.
I'm not feeling confident.
You got this.
What's your prediction?
What
Your
about
prediction is
Zacho?
Chris? You're going
Oh,
Chris.
absolutely. I'm with Hawk.
Friday is
Go,
Chris
guys.
Hockey, Zach Halverson, Frank Vassalero, Dave Schwartz, and Amelia Santinello.
We have to come in for that.
You should.
Who are you cheering for, Amelia? Of
course.
But who are you picking to win? Cheering for Amelia and picking Amelia are
I
two
think
different
Hawk will
things.
win.
Thank you, Rosa.
Sauce, what's your choice?
My guy, Hogs.
You're going Hawk. All right.
you.
A lot of pressure on Hawk. It didn't work out for Creasel. Didn't work out for Tyler, George. Didn't really work out for Mark. Even
I was
going to
say, it didn't work out for me
We'll
either.
see, man. Pressure's tough. We're back tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. KOC press conference tomorrow. Lieber's out again tomorrow. I think Parker Fox will be here, though. Tommy Olsen tomorrow. See you tomorrow, 5:30.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba Dabba. Love you.